Hi, my name is Sasha. Welcome to the Mothership. So, I wanted to talk about inner healing work today and also mention that there is a special happening right now. If you are interested in buying any of Sophia's programs, you can also get an additional, there are about 4 other programs that you can choose from that can be added on to one of your master packages. The information is below in the description box, and I highly suggest that if you haven't yet started, to do so now because we're already past the halfway mark of the year, um, and it's time. So I've been getting some triggers recently and looking into those and doing some more of my own inner healing work, and it's been going really well. But I was thinking back to some of the ways that healing has happened for me also before I started the programs. And when you get the programs, I mean, it's a clear, precise map that you can follow every time and get results with. And it's not haphazard in any way, it's just something that really works. And that's why I highly suggest it to anyone who's interested. Um, Before I started Sophia's programs, I would get healing kind of more esoterically, like my ancestors would visit me in spirit. Something maybe you should know about me is that I've been able to communicate with the other side since I was a kid, like very young age. I was very open and sensitive to the other realms. And I always have seen things in my dream that come true, or have been presented information, or my ancestors visit me in dreams. Um, so for me, I would often not know how to resolve something within me. I could generally pick out the sensation, but I couldn't even get a handle on what it was that was bothering me. Um, for a couple of these that have happened recently, I think one last year was I had a very powerful dream one night where I was in a setting like maybe elementary school age, and I was on the school bus, and I was sitting near the back of the bus in the dream, and I was surrounded by boys in my neighborhood who like were maybe a couple years older than me, and it was just very casual, like any random day of the week might have been. We see each other all the time. We know each other's faces, but we're not exactly close or friends or anything like that because we're a few grades apart. But in this dream, I was sitting in the bus and I just could feel the sensation of unconditional love that these people had for me, um, as though I was just their sister, right? So when I woke up from this dream, I realized how powerful that was because my entire childhood, I always wanted an older brother. I'm the oldest child of 3, and so I never had that feeling of what it was like to be protected by an older brother or to have that connection. And so that is just an example I'm bringing up because that's one area of my life that I felt like lack. You can call it scarcity mentality or poverty mentality or whatever you want, but even when it's a connection to like a feeling that you know would feel amazing, right? So I wanted to bring that up because when you're doing your inner child work, for instance, when you go back to revisit and repattern those events that have given you trigger moments, it's very good to also bring in the feeling and the emotion and really enhance that as well. Another instance that happened more recently, I was in my bathroom looking into the mirror, and I think I was maybe brushing my teeth or something, and I felt my grandfather's presence. Like immediately I recognized him. And I actually, I was maybe like 10 years old when he passed, and I wasn't super close, um, not as close as some of my other family members with him. although I always really idolized him. Um, so again, this is an area that I felt like lacking in my life. Like I always wanted his love, and I didn't realize that I was holding that. I didn't even realize since, that young age that I had been missing that or feeling that loss. So again, another like lack mentality that I was carrying, um, which kind of can also relate to like self-worth and not deserving in love and things like that. Because he was like a very prominent figure in my life, but I didn't actually have that connection or that feeling when he was alive. Um, so I was able to actually feel that when he visited me. And it was really amazing because he just had like a very simple message for me. He just came and visited, and he just let me know that he loves me. And I was like astounded. It was so beautiful. And so now I have like a deeper connection with him as well, even though we're separated by realms. Um, it was just really beautiful. So I wanted to share that with you too. Sometimes it's important to call on your ancestors to help you in your healing work, and they can help you to rewrite your story as well. So I guess that's all for now, and we'll talk again soon.